All right, folks, we're back. We have a lot of things that are not very interesting, but I want to try cleaning this up as much as I can. We're going to rerun some wire. I got some battery cable. I'm hoping I got enough. I feel like I almost didn't get enough, but we'll see how that plays out. Being where I'm not doing anything weird. I'm going to plumb that out. We got some fittings for our clamps or stuff. I have to dig around, find that temp gauge. I'm going to cut this thing apart. Oh, where was this? Somewhere in here I had that mass airflow sensor. Oh, right there. I just need the air temp out of it because under boost we kind of kill the mass airflow and we only run the air temp because we're running what's called a speed density. Not really relevant, but I got to do that, get that tapped into the pipe here somewhere. I'll do one of them fittings into there. We got to do some boost and vacuum port, some vacuum boost things, just some hose, running some hosing. That's about it. We got to stick our gauges in. So basically all I'm going to do is I am running just for triple boost temp and just an air fuel ratio, like a read our mixtures there. Make sure that's good. I don't know what else to say. We're going to do that. We're going to try to get the interior back in. That's kind of the plan. Or at least get both seats, the front and rear seat, back in. I don't know. Hopefully we get the glass in, stuff like that. I don't think we're going to get as far as driving, but hey, you never know. I don't know. We'll see how my day goes. Anyways, let's get going. So far we got a few fails. I pulled the power steering lines off and I'm going to have to get some adapters to switch those around. We had a transmission leak, so I put a second clamp on up here, so we got that out of the way. I'm going to have to do, this is the alternator wire. We'll have to put that to the starter, but I got, my battery cable's too short, so I got to get some battery cable. Longer cable, it's never a big deal. We can always use that. So we got our air fuel gauge like down here. We'll have to wire that into the cab. And I'll have to do the fuel pump too. I bought a roll of wire to do that here. So we'll do that. We'll button that up. Gonna go in for supper, I think, and then we're gonna come back and do this because this is just how I loosey-goosey just kind of ran that for now. So we'll have to wire that up properly in the back because I just just scooched things on temporarily so we could fire it up. So I'll tear all this off because I don't want that. I don't want it this way. All right. And then I'm probably going to pull that off and we'll change that seal out really quick. Other than that, I think that's where we're at right now. Eventually I'll have to get in that other seat or we'll deal with that thing outside and get all the garbage out of the seat. Then we can throw the back seat in, we can throw the front seat in. Probably before that we'll deal with this gas pedal. I don't have that in here. And we got to do a whole lot of wiring, but we're going to sit with the bases of it. I have to wire up the tail lights and the headlights and just make it more of a car. Just finishing up a few loose ends and make it a little more presentable, I guess, if that's the right term. I did get a harness for it, but all this wire is really nice, so I'm going to try it. If the stuff is bad, we'll swap it out, but for now, I think the wiring's actually not terrible, so. Like I said, this video is kind of going to be a little bit all over the place, but we're hopefully going to get somewhere with this car. Try to button up a few things, and I don't know, maybe we'll try to make it move under its own power. That'd be super cool. Maybe do a burnout. That'd be pretty awesome. Anyways, till after the supper. So I've been working on my power steering line. We have that thing in place. Around this side, we had to do some fandango thing because it is a 5/16 to a 3/4. So we welded a fitting on there. Fingers crossed that's not going to give me any grief. I got to work on this wastegate yet. I think I got to switch the taps around. This valve needs to go on the bottom there, or I'm going to get an elbow or do something because you want to add, I think I want boost pressure pushing against the spring as well, just to, whatever, we're doing that. Not really going to explain why, but we're doing that. I've run this wire, but I got to do all the P-clamp stuff yet, so we're working on that. I'm actually waiting on a seal for the back. This is up, we got to run the wires. I kind of pulled all the wheels off because I realized Rolly has a sedan out there with 15-inch wheels on it, so, and the tires look pretty good, so I'm just going to slap those on for now because his car is not very mobile. So the plan is to go throw all these tires on front of the tractor and go around back. I'm going to grab our impact. Hopefully I can do everything lifting with the tractor and switch rims out. That is my plan. Alrighty, well, we stole the tires off Buddy's car. His tires will go rotten before he gets to it. But we got a bunch of junk back here. Basically, I'm storing a lot of stuff. I think you've seen some of this stuff already sitting out in the front of the barn, but yeah, like that thing is like beat. Actually, most of the stuff's pretty beat. I think there's just this one Dodge two-door. I think there's enough parts to make one here. But yeah. Anyways, I'm done robbing stuff. I'm gonna go back to the shop here, hop the fence and throw my tires on and at least put them on the car. They're not 100%, but they're all 15, so that's kind of more important to me because I had 14s in the back originally. So I'm gonna get those on because I'm short parts again as usual. So we'll see where we get there tonight yet. All right, I think that is where we are at for tonight. The wheels on, look at them hubcaps. So we got those on. We did the wires are all crimped in place. I still have to cut my fuel line and do the ground on this side. But, so we got our battery back here. We got it in. I have to get a grommet for in there. And some kind of a battery box, or I'll just make a strap here for now. Then we can clip that on, pop another hole, and ground that thing to the chassis. Yeah, battery cable's all done. I kind of just temporarily ran my air fuel gauge, my stuff here for now. Eventually we're going to redo all this, but for now I'll have to get some crimps or do something here just to kind of get all this stuff out of the way, just to hold this up. We'll kind of do all those together. Kind of worked on my power steering line, but I noticed it's leaking, so I got to take it off. And then we'll still have to wire our air temp gauge, IAC, air intake temperature. I don't know, whatever. This is our air temp coming in. We got to do that one. I still have to figure out which wire I got to pull out of that, but yeah, we're slowly getting there. Hey, Pop, you're just antsy and you just want to go inside. You've had enough, eh? That is enough of a day for you. All right. All right. We're going to go in and then back at it tomorrow. That is a good looking car. Golly. Personally think it needs to be lower yet, but that's just me. All right. What am I doing today? My plan. We have to find some way to fasten the battery down. So I'd like to actually use this. This is the original battery tray. I wouldn't mind modifying this a little bit. We'll use it to tie this battery down. I'd like to tuck the battery a little more closer into that corner. That'd be kind of ideal, I think, but yeah, we'll see. We have to figure that out. So we got some progress. It's kind of been hard. I didn't really film a bunch of it, but for my blow off, I got to still get a clamp for up here. Anyways, for my blow off, we kind of just plumbed this. My boost gauge is tapped off of there going into the car. I mounted my catch can. We kind of loosey-goosey plumbed that. We filled it with water. We got the horns in place. I still got to play and fix the wiring right here for the lights. So I got to look at this yet. I got to switch these out. We got to check for my signals and everything to put them in. Hood latch, stuff like that I got to do. I still have to do the throttle cable. That isn't in, so I don't know if I have. I had one here somewhere. I got to go find it. But anyways, I got to get that mounted, and then our gauges. So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here doing whatever at the point, but they're all for my little triple gauge package. And then I got to go under here yet, and then now I got to plumb all of these. This is for the signal, so I don't think I took a picture of that or did anything, so I'm kind of hooped myself. I'm gonna have to get a test light and a meter, and we're gonna try to figure everything out. All kinds of things going on. I got to figure out where I want to put my gas pedal. Let's see. I don't know. I think that is about good. Well, I have been thrashing on this thing like I have some crazy deadline, which I don't. I'm realizing parts that I'm missing. I have like the signal lens there, but I am totally missing the one for this side. I have the bezel. It's kind of in bad shape. Changed out the lights. Turns out that one light is bad. I've been struggling for probably like a whole day trying to get the wiring, trying to figure out the signal stat and stuff, and I think I have it sorted out. I just got to get a different signal, like a blinker box. But I've made progress with that. You see me get the gas pedal in. What do we got left? Oh, we got the tail lights in. That's the other one that I have. So we got this tail light in. That's that. Somebody sent me that one. Sorry I forgot your name, but thank you very much. That fits nice. We banged out the side a little bit, so that's okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the plug for the back. Like there's the whatever you call it, the backup lights I have, but I'm missing the one plug on that side. None of these have it. So, oh well. I gotta do some hunting. So I still gotta do the cables. The battery cables, just gotta make some tie down. I'm on the verge of just getting really burned out, I think, working on this thing, and need to take a little break, but I want to get a few things out of the way. I'd like to get the seats in still, and I'd really like to get the windshield in, then I can at least store the car outside. There's no point. I'm so close, but I'm missing enough stuff that I can't really fully finish the car, and it's not really done. That's the thing. I have lots I should be doing to it. Anyways, next step, I'm gonna go clean out that seat outside. We're gonna get the other seat in. Maybe I'll just take this windshield out first. That way I can clean up the inside. I'm not looking forward to doing this windshield, I can tell you that much. So I don't really know how to do it. And the more I look at it, the more I don't want to do it. But anyways, I guess we'll try. We'll see what happens. I mean, it can't be that hard. At least the glass is bust, so we can kind of sort of maybe take it apart nicely. I don't know. We'll see here. I feel like this trim, though. I'm worried I'm going to break stuff. That's always my fear here. All right. Well, let's attempt this. Well, folks, we got the car all together, only to find out I have a bad head gasket. Man, I came in the other day and I was wondering why there was a little bit of water underneath there, and then like the power steering part I knew. And well, I've been running it some more, we're doing some things, and yeah, turns out we got a bad head gasket. Super lame. Unfortunately, that means we're not going to be able to take it for our normal drive that we do when we actually sort of semi-finish something, I guess finish something. That's like a huge bummer. I don't think I'm going to dig into it this round. Like, as much as I'd love to go boot the car, there's just a lot of stuff going on, so I think we're just going to leave this one here. It's unfortunate, but there's so much to do. Like, the car is not actually finished, so I guess technically it's drivable. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait till I'm in the other shop to tear into this thing and actually finish it up, all the little things that it actually needs. In the meantime, I might try to order an interior for the car. I don't think I have the patience to actually like sew everything. I could do the door panels and things, but we'll have to rebuild our sewing room and a lot of stuff like that. I've found some interior kits, so I kind of want to do that. I'll have to find foam, I'll have to find some stuff, but I want to get that done. There's a few little things with the markers and stuff, because like I say, my big goal with this car was to, the car just has this look. And I wanted to open the door and it was like a new car kind of thing. That was my intentions. So anyways, I can't actually drive it, but I'm going to try to send it at least once. And then I guess we'll park it outside for now and we'll bring something in. I want to do a little bit of customizing. This car I've been thrashing really hard on and I'm just burned out. That's what happens. I'll have to go through my list. The list was not terrible on it anymore. I don't know where it is though. But we'll make a new one when that time comes. When I can get it up on a lift, because I know I got to do emergency brakes. We got to still deal with some lights. What else is there? Well, we want to do the interior. That was the plan. We got to do the head gasket now. That's the one. I don't know. Just a few little things. It's not terrible. The thing is, it's just not ready for inspection, so I can't actually put it on the road yet. So that's the thing. A good time. Well, folks, I think that is where we are going to leave this one. We did get it running. It drives, sort of. Well, it does drive. Still needs a lot of work. Like, we got to go through the front end. I haven't even checked to see how those front shocks are for travel yet. Whatever. I kind of talked through a lot of it, but hey, it's looks pretty nice, I think. But needs a bunch of work. It's I'm just burned out on it, and I just have to take a break and do something else before I hate this car and don't want to do anything with it again. But hey, as always, folks, I want to thank you all for watching, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.